Greetings everyone, and great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the bottom left side as the blue English, we have a 4 name. Spawn on the right side as the yellow Ottomans, we have Valdemar. Don't see any hope. We got some gold being collected up. Does not go for a round of stone just first. Does not eyeing for an early military academy. Both players may be playing an eco game. English tend to go for eco. At least the replays I cast tend to be a little bit more longer on the shorter games. We got 2 deer deposits behind him, so English player has a good amount of safe food. Berries along the flanks as well, so have some supplementary food. But there's a good chance English player may touch none of that because English farming economy is very strong. Yellow, you see a whole line of gold deposits here. We also got a bit of berries, but of course Ottomans, even though it's Islamic, they do not get improved berries. So they're just standard berries, so they're on equal footing. Got a decent amount of deer deposits here and here. Twin mineries now have been view, which will give him food. Glorious food. In blue, he's going with Abbot King, so may just use that initial free king to apply some pressure.
Done.
The king's almost complete. He's rapidly doing 7 villagers, so he's maybe eyeing for a bit of aggression. 4 villagers building the twin mineries. Of course, that is an adequate number of villagers to collect up those same berry deposits. He's trying to scout out the deer and then pick them off. He does have 3 sheeple there. He can lead the glory. The king has been, of course, blown in the field. First one is free. You can highlight this one. You can see it's free. In fact, this one will provide 0 experience to Jean Arc, while Jean Arc will, of course, then get experience from the subsequent kings. While he deployed in the field, a heavier horseman. Does 12 damage, as opposed to the king's 16, but does have really slow attack speed. Villager does get stabbed. And does get a quick stab there. He really pursued that village, I think. He must have stopped the lance attack at the exact moment, allowing him to quickly respond. Either way, we do now have some Sipahi pushing their way forward, trying to find some of these villagers. And right now the English players just collecting a lot of food and wood. Got the town center going up next to the gold deposit. Good hit there on the villager. King's backing off, trying to get some healing. Probably does take a bit of damage. If the mining camp's still here, that's a lot of surface area you can collect up from gold from. Don't need to build anything else. Also an outpost here. No military academies just yet. Military schools. Not getting his free units. He's playing pretty much generically. He may be eyeing for a fast castle. Horsemen are being pursued, or not horsemen, scout. The king does move faster than scouts and horsemen. But Spahi do move, or not horsemen, and knights. While Spahi does move faster than that, but slower than the horsemen. Spahi now engaging the king. A lot of firepower there. The king could just fall back to the abbey. Has excellent health regen capabilities. English players want multiple mills now, and farms go along with the mills. English player, I'm not sure he's trying to age up with the Abbey Kings, the White Tower. I have a feeling it's going to go for the White Tower. The White Tower perhaps right there. The English player has quite a bit of natural foliage here. It's 2 tree deposits. And there's another tree deposit next to the poorly placed trading post, which also ate a bunch of trees. They were quite delicious. Up here is where he has more open ground, but even then he has some small spots of trees to make usage of. So right now the English player has a unusually defensive spawn. The Ottoman player does have this tree deposit, which does provide some natural cover. One way over here does provide some, at least makes it easier to build some walls. But not as defensive, but it does mean he also has an entire tree deposit that can be walled in. Ottoman does have some safe trees. Oh, English player's villager is starting to get a little bit idle there. It does not have enough wood for farms for all of them. Head Imperial armor now being built. The king and scout pushing away forward. English player almost has enough gold. Does have enough gold to Agion up. Just needs a bit more food. If he's realizing what's being focused down, he can have the Spahi that's not getting attacked utilize Fortitude. Does take the king without losing any Spahi. Very nice. He does get 2 imams left from the vizier. Yep, he has researched field works. I wonder, did those imams just get put on the field? Nope, they're already at the relics. He's already picked up 2 relics immediately. We of course need to build a mosque, but you can always, if he doesn't have a mosque in the field, you can always just drop him on the ground and then pick up some relics. Probably quite wounded. It may just want to be on escorting duty for the imams because they're a little bit too wounded to push forward to hit the villagers. Plus, if you can escort the imams, you can always get them healed up by the imams. White Tower being built where I theorized he would. You'll probably deploy some knights from the White Tower. Of course, the king is dead. He's not rebooting the king. Scout and Sapaya there, and patrol move. Got a handful of spearmen and a crossbowman here. How wouldn't those supply here are? It's probably not a good idea to charge for those units. Yellow's picked up a 3rd relic. There's a relic drop in the field, so only relic that's somewhat not claimed is this one here. Yellow does have a mosque in the field, but you will need to build another. As mosques can only, as well as monasteries, can only support up to 3 relics. And still no military schools, not even a blacksmith. I got a secondary town center for Yellow. Yellow's just going for eco-based play. Or so is Blue. Hopefully, I want to see from the Warnguard Palace from Blue. Because Warnguard Palace, in my opinion, is a bit more fun than a very powerful static emplacement. See Spahi, generally feel like the Ottomans gonna go for Spahi Janissary with some great Valdemars mixed on in. Spahi would be countered by the Wernguard Footmen, who does bonus damage versus cavalry. Plus, the Wernguard Rangers not only have good range, but good also would be pretty very useful because Janissary is able to range them 9 to 3, 3.5. The Wernguard Rangers seem pretty safe to me against Janissaries. Of course, Wernguard Raiders are pretty nice. They're basically like 6 stables packed in one with a discount. And Wernguard armies could give you a free trebuchets to go with a pair of spearmen and crossbowmen. Both players pretty far from aging on up.
Asakir, dakik olun. İcra ile.
4 relics have been claimed by yellow. The 5th has been picked on up.
Arzun nedir?
So you will claim every single relic.
Harekete intikal eyle.
That relic gold will go a long way.
Asakir, benimle.
Okay, looks like we're going to start seeing some military schools being built now. Go for blacksmith here. Another spot he does go down there. That is, of course, the capital. But it does have the extra garrison space. And well, for the English, 2 primary arrows.
Düşmanları buldum.
İtaat Allah menzili ilare.
Ne icra eyleyim?
Only 1 free mangonels on the field. But she sees the English army. Oh, I suppose, did he actually see the English army? Right now it's composed of man-at-arms and crossbowmen. It's a pretty safe assumption the English tend to go for man-at-arms.
Atım sinnedim ve hazır.
Handful of spearmen there.
İcra.
Got armor clad being researched.
Maruz kaldım. Aman Allah'ım. Düşmanları ret eylerim.
Sükût eyle.
I push my way forward. There's a very ambitious palisade walls there.
Düşmanları buldum.
Bahi trying to go for some villagers.
Ateş eylerler. Hepinize.
Does not take out any of the villagers there. Go take out crossbowmen.
Benimle gelin.
Local doggo demands head pats. The mom's not providing them. Exile is not being reached by the English player. So far, the English player has killed off 1 yellow villager for yellow. Yellow has not been able to score a single villager this game. Yellow's also, oops, sorry, hit my microphone. Is going for a 3rd town center now. Right now, he's down by 20 villagers. More metros now being pulled on the field. Right now, the English player's on 2 town centers, so 1 town center to catch up by 20 villagers. That'll take, what, 20 times 20 a minute, so about 9 minutes, or more close to 8 minutes to even out the number, which is quite a significant amount of time.
Düşmanları buldum. Andrei Pazda.
You have Vizier Point available. I wonder what is that Vizier Point number 2? It should be number 3. Research something. Yep, that was Vizier Point number 3. So he has the +1 military school and now faster training. Trade posts are not exactly a great spot on the map, so if he wants to go for better trade, he may need to pull out trading posts right around here. Even then, it's not super great. Yellow's also eyeing for an ambitious amount of palisade walls. Man-at-arms push way forward. They will find some palisade walls. Maybe this villager here. The man-at-arms don't have really great vision range, so may not have seen that villager. It'll take a bit of time for that villager to build all those walls. Now these palisade walls are starting to be torched down. Man-at-arms says go down there. More palisade walls being built. It will buy him some time. He started pairing up that one wall segment, but he's designed for more walls. Of course, we got these forces pushed way forward. Does consent town center. Does not get all the walls built, so Spearman will stab some of these villagers. Cancels on the wall segments here to let his villagers away. And takes out all those forces. Who's now falling back or pushing forward. That word. Spartan spearmen and meters trying to pursue these man-at-arms. There's a handful of crossbowmen here. The mangonels are coming on the field. Right now it looks like the hidden Imperial army is being tasked to build Springald. Who has 2 Springalds in the field, but however no other siege weapons. So I think Yellow's over-spawning with the Springalds. Only 2 crossbowmen here, and there's a large amount of man-at-arms slicing apart those meters. Walls do go down. Mangonels doesn't really fires off a couple volleys there. Rips apart entire formation of crossbowmen. Does take out his opponent's Springalds there, so those yellow Springalds doing some work. I think he just overproduced some of them. His body comes charging forward, trying to hit some of these other units. Handful of crossbowmen there. One meta does go down, the other one does pull back in time. Crossbowmen start going down. Great volley there on the crossbowman. Crossbow and longbowman over here, causing nothing. Great structure tortures. Villager over here looks like was interrupted. Yellow's power to age up. Probably go for Istanbul Observatory. Probably will not go for the Sea Fortress. English player is far from aging up. Does have almost enough stone to build a keep. Lancer at the point of the field. Large round of walls not being built. And these walls should be built in time. They're probably none of them will be torched down. So one of them does receive a bit of damage. Now the walls have been built. Istanbul Observatory now being deployed on out. Each player is very far from getting out his age 4. He does have a much larger army than his opponent. Springballs needs to get running. He's going to lose some. Loses 2 of them. Maganel does a pretty good volley there. Crossman firing away. Yellow has a good defense position. Blue's army is having trouble breaching the walls. Also got a not incomplete wall segment there. Yellow's trying to get some more wall segments over here. Great volley there. Blue's actually losing quite a bit of force with those Mangonels. They've got these man-arms before, trying to deal with these Mangonels. He does save the Mangonel, but we've got more force on the front line. Just keep on running. Mangonel is still light. It's getting AoE healed by the Imam. That's what's healing it up. Not a villager, not Janissaries. Imam does take out the Mangonel there. Got a Metal here, Cephalian man-at-arms engaging. Now yellow is aged up. Now got the Tideborn research. Horseman charging way forward. Got a nice little wall breach here from him just chopping down trees. The blue can actually enter here. I don't know if he realizes it. I think a little bit of stone here. Start to torch down some of these wall segments now. We now do see the Worm Guard Palace. Very nice. Right now, the Ottoman players actually has a good amount of crossbowing. Actually going for elite crossbowing research. We probably won't see incendiaries though. He's probably start. Sees all the horsemen. Maybe transition to some Janissaries. There's elite crossbowmen. Good number of farms have been built there, but the horsemen are breaking their way forward. The Vizier point is available. You may go for Janissary companies. Not sure what he's gone for, if he's gone for anything at the moment. Now with these horsemen here, engaging these forces, let's see what sort of Vizier he's going for. He's not stuck his Vizier. He's actually gone for the very rare Siege Cruise. That's interesting. I do like it. I just wish it was changed from requiring infantry to be garrisoned inside to increases the siege weapons population by 1, and then apply the effect of also applying the effect as more of an automatic thing. But now his siege weapons, he's got a siege-based army here, which is actually pretty rare to see. Good damage there. There's a small force push way forward. Of course, there's stone walls there. Big amount of stables and barracks built. Blacksmith in the middle of it for the fast production speed. It will provide him plus 100% production speed, since he has Istanbul Observatory. Yep, they are being built at 11 seconds. I think the standard speed for man-at-arms is what, 20 seconds? That one's also affected. Some of these villagers are going down. Wait. How do we... Okay, this must be a little bit bugged. He somehow squeezed on through here, didn't... Yep, you can see that, unit sort of bugging out right there. I wasn't really paying attention until I realized, wait a second, each walk through a wall. Which occasionally can happen. Villagers go down there, yellows down to 105 villagers. Elite army tactics and grease axe has been researched. I just realized there's a whole bunch of siege weapons here. He's not attacking with mangonels, but no oversight. His spring golds are largely garrisoned and ungarrisoned. Now his siege weapons should be its attack speed is very fast at 2.34, almost hand cannon near attack speed, with almost hand cannon near damage. Spring golds do cost 3 population space. But don't get any funny ideas trying to replace them as your main late game army. 3 population space is quite significant. Horsemen torch down some various stuff. There's an up straight forward of this horseman. Does a nice volley there. Some of these mangonels and other siege weapons are going down. The mangonel does go down. House of Gate taking some damage. Over here we do have these horsemen pushing down some farms. The gate does go down there. We do have actually a good number of Warden Guard Rangers now being flown in the field. If you want to get a quick look at them, they do have 12 base damage, 9 range, same attack speed as longbowmen archers, and same move speed as men-at-arms and longbowmen. Of course, they still have access to arrow volley. We have a handful of Janissaries spawn in the field. I wonder if that's some Janissary companies. Get that wooden vizier. He is not selected, so he may be thinking about trade bags as a possibility. There's a number of trade posts, or not trade posts, outposts there. Got some of these horsemen charging for elite horsemen. Got a number of elite spearmen intercept with some Janissary support. Horsemen charge away forward. They'll just go down there. Damage there, so we're taking those all out. All those horsemen do go down, decent amount of damage. Got now veteran Sipahi or elite Sipahi research. We're hearing more and more good numbers. He has 40 spearmen on the field, as well as 10 Sipahi, 20 more Sipahi on the build queue. He also has some of the rare revolt weapons to load on out. Or how do we pronounce it? They do have no inherent range armor, but does get plus, got the siege works there, giving plus 10 range armor. But the longbowmen right now, these Vanguard Rangers have 14 damage, so they actually do some decent damage against them. Great volley there on the Vanguard Rangers. Veteran fresh spreading plan, go on down. We also got some Warguard footmen, which are good anti-cavalry tools. If I can click on one, there's one. You see here, it does +5 versus cavalry, and also 28 base damage, or 28 damage at the moment, which is actually very high. Spearman engaging the horsemen. Warguard footmen straight forward. Warguard Rangers do have to dodge these Magnos, but with their 9 range, if you match the range of the Warguard Rangers, villagers being ripped apart by the Magnos. Oh, well, looks like Blue's army is getting countered. He's fighting against Spearman Janissary, which just rips apart those horsemen. The Warguard footmen without their large enough numbers. Some of the horsemen moving around. He does have elite knights. Don't know why he went for those. Didn't really build knights in large enough numbers to warrant that, I would say. Look, he's starting to get more and more of these elite knights in the field. But he's fighting against some Ottomans who also go for quite a bit in Janissaries. Plus, he has a good number of crossbow. Yeah, the knight transition is absolutely a horrible idea. Ottomans have an easy counter, and he already has a known counter on the field. 2 known counters, the mass spearman and mass crossbowman. Right now, mass man-at-arms seem like a little bit better option. We're all kind of getting distracted by the lumber camp. Got this keep still here. He also needs those for more of his own spring goals, even though these ones are supercharged. The attack speed can, of course, get a little bit faster than nearby Metter. One thing that's really helping out Yellow right now, having all 5 relics. He has 0 villagers collecting up gold. There is a gold deposit they can claim, 3,000 gold there. His gold quickly sees as well, has 6,000 there. Stuff got deleted. What? I'm not sure. Probably push way forward and give him a horseman. Blues keep here, still standing quite strong. Blue may just want to. He has so much food. He needs to sell off 4,000 food, I would say. Get that gold. He also has 3,000 stone. It may actually be worth to sell off a couple thousand stone. That would be worth quite a bit. He's now moved up here to collect some gold. Yeah, at least selling off a couple thousand food would be a good idea. Village is also engaging. Now Yellow has a staggering of 76 military units field, which opponent just 47. Does has a much higher quality force as well. Nothing on the field, good for Blue. Not a pop cap as well. He needs. Okay, so I'm gonna go for more horsemen. I think he should generally get a lot of Warguard Rangers. Keep that queue going, because right now they will generally do very good. If he looks at his opponent's force, he realizes there's not a lot of supply here at the moment. Those villagers may go down. He also, maybe something he's got at the range, got those knights from, probably the Warguard Rangers, or Raiders. Which is a slight discount army with very fast production speed. It only takes 25 seconds to build that queue. Which effectively is basically 6 stables. Faster for the knights. Not on par with the horsemen. Probably close to 7 stables. Greens or blues now mass transition to man-arms has 43 queued up. Got the Great Bombard firing away. Of course, the improved attack speed really does go a long way for him. Guard Palace taking some severe damage. Blue's Spring Ball is getting some good damage there. Takes a couple siege weapons. Guard Palace has been saved. He could task a village or two to get it repaired up. Blue does have also a number of hand cannoneers. He's queued up 5 Guard Raiders. Horseman, nice push forward. Hand cannoneers do take a bit of damage to these Mangonels. And it looks like Yellow's actually out of wood, of all things. Horseman comes for a nice little flank, takes out some of those siege weapons. This crossbow and course just being very effective. Another Guard Raiders. Another wave of spearmen push way forward. Yellow could start transitioning to the Janissaries, I would say. And I'll starting to fall back on some of the spearmen here, push way forward. Another round of Guard Raiders. More spearmen, more spy, push way forward. It's still okay. Yellow's starting to build some Janissaries now. Yellow's reserve of resources has been consumed. Blue also consumed all of his food. He must have sold off of quite a bit of it. He still has 3,000 stone, which he could sell that for a pretty good lump sum of cash. English farm economy is pretty nice for food collection. Okay for gold collection, which is better than most of the farm economies. Horseman does find the Great Bombard, but looks like he will potentially save it. Yes, he will. Now the Great Bombard is straightforward. It can be repaired up by some villagers, not by Janissaries. Blue has a small stockpile of gold. Yellow has ran out of wood. Again. So the Great Bombard has plenty of health to work with at the moment. He probably, if he needs his soldiers on the front line, he can build a lumber camp there, but right now there's quite gold, which is also another important resource. Guard Palace takes some damage. He's getting some more Guard footmen. I don't know, has Blue researched incendiary arrows? No, he has not. That could have been very useful for those Guard Rangers, who are, what, at 15 damage at the moment? Oh, the Guard Palace is now down, so no advanced units. Blue's Bombard does take a nice little hit there. Yellow's Bombard is now 30 health. Unable to finish it off. Blue's Bombard is also pretty wounded. Cannoneers are holding. Blue is still low in food. Has a small amount of gold in reserve. Yellow has a modest reserve of resources as well. I think what's really helping him out as well as those 5 relics. He does have Tithe Bar, you can see by the 50 stone income. Villagers migrating down south. Blue's on this quite a bit of infrastructure here. He has 2,000 food coin at the moment. He's trying to go for a large amount of mana arms and knights. Since he's out of wood, might as well go for non-wood based units. There's a Plenty of wood there. Villagers migrating down south, pluck it up. Yellow's pushing forward, but he will get report by the White Tower, and he does have his primary town center there, the capital. Multiple Great Bombard's been pulled up by Yellow now. What was his last Vizier's been researched into? He went Advanced Academies, so they're either building Lances or Janissaries. I think they're producing Janissaries, because I don't see any Lances in the build queue. The 5 Janissaries on the build queue is probably from the Academies. Right now he doesn't have a whole lot of units on the production queue. Those units do go down. Over here, I hear stuff going on down. Horsemen push way forward, getting some good damage. Janissary is firing away. The nice little choke point. Good damage. Janissary is in good position, but we do have an opening down here. So they're trying to move around, but of course coming single file. Crossbowmen are still mixed on in. Blue's Bombard does get a good strike there. They're trying to evacuate those some of those units. Janissary is still firing away. Spearman pushes way forward to his opponent's Bombard. Those trying to repair up that Great Bombard. Looks like the Great Bombard will escape. Man-at-arms not only have to deal with the repairs, but also have the villagers just in their way. The ball point needs to be a move forward, start gunning down those man-at-arms. Good volley there. We got these spearmen moving around, crossbowmen as well. And it looks like Yellow's claimed all the sacred sites. Blue's gonna fall back. Blue's just going straight mass man-at-arms. So will it be Janissaries or crossbow would be a good idea for Yellow. Janissaries do have high attack speed, doing 23 damage. Versus these men-at-arms, they have 10 armor, so they do 14 damage per shot. I wonder if he has I don't think he has chemistry, does he? I don't see his university. Wait, it's an observatory. Is it not classified as a university? Yeah, it is not classified. He does not have chemistry. But either way, Blue does back the game. Sound great saying, thank you for watching. On to the next replay.